Hello, Danhausen here. Danhausen here to let you know that you are watching Dre41 Gaming. They do video games of some sort. Who knows? Danhausen doesn't. But you're very nice, very evil, do time. And if you do not watch this channel, you shall rue the day.
Busy. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, trying to keep myself busy. I'm still working on the wrestling code here and there. Not as much as I used to because they're doing like other things. So eventually I will get back to it. I was working on Leo Rush. I'm kind of at an impasse right now with his designs. So I'm kind of waiting on some additional things that I need to get his character done, because there's certain aspects I'm missing, and there's certain routes that I don't want to take in order to get his character done. I want to be able to get the work done that I'm doing without, like, okay, so like look at it like this from like a call creator's standpoint, right? I don't want to use, because look, he was in WWE games. You feel me? It could be as simple as looking up his textures for the WWE game for WWE 19. I think he was in 19. Looking up those and getting those logos. You feel me? To reference. I can do that, but I'm looking for more detail than what those textures can offer. And I don't want it to be a situation where it's just a one-to-one recreation of textures that are in WWE games. And I mean, granted, like if you think about it, right? Like I'm drawing tattoos that are on the character that's in the game, right? So it's like you can only get but so close to a tattoo, and it's gonna be a one-to-one replica, just like what it would be in WWE games. But if for me, that's why I focus so much on color, because I try to bring that out, so at least that can stand out a little bit more, even if it's a little bit more color. I want it to stand out a little bit more. You feel me? What else? But yeah, that's kind of it right now. Another person I wanted to update on, and I swear it's like I want to get better. Not better. I want to learn how to do character models, like modeling characters. I feel like I'm kind of at the point in life where I should be doing that, yo. Like, to be honest, like that's what I should be doing, because, bruh, like if anything, if I learned anything from like assisting or working with Virtual Basement on the wrestling code, is just like, and, you know, and Chris Danger, you know, he spoke about it too, and his thing is like, you know, he said it like, you know, it's a handful of people. This is a passion project, and I've stated many times like what I do. You know, what's my role in this project. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like I can do more, and I could feel like I could bring more to the table for this developer, rather not only just, you know, what should be in call mode, things like that, but just as a character designer, you know, character creator, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like if I can get modeling done, you know, like ZBrush, like do stuff like that, then I think I got a chance, yo. And you know what? I think like in 2025, I think I need to take my art like to the next level. And I know I'm talking about a lot of different things, and, you know, just stay with me here. Stay with me. I feel like I should really get into ZBrush, and I think with that will open the doors a lot for me, because I can use Virtual Basement as on my resume. You know what I'm saying? Like I can put that on there because I worked for them, and I think that's something I should do. Honestly, like 100%. Like I should really get into ZBrush and learning how to make faces and expressions and things like that. Like honestly, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like some people, like, and this is just the competitive nature of me. And this is the same way when I see a call online that somebody killed, like they did it, like they really did their thing. Sometimes it makes me like, yo, they killed it. I want to do better than that. That's just how my mind works. I'm like mentally, I'm so competitive with people and myself sometimes. It's not good, but sometimes pressure makes diamonds. And if I pressure myself into being better and using other people's work as a motivator to be better than that, be better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just how I always was. I always was competitive. I was competitive with myself when I was a kid and I was drawing. I always wanted to be the very best. I wanted everybody to acknowledge and know that, yo, who's a good artist? Who's somebody you know that knows how to draw? I want this design. Oh, Dre knows how. That's how I always was. So I want to do that. Like, I want to get into ZBrush. I want to learn how to do that. And I feel like there's no time like the present, honestly. And I mean, it's not like, I'm a dinosaur who's not comfortable with technology. You feel me? So I think it's about that time. It's just taking classes and finding time. Honestly, like that. I think that's the biggest thing, and I think it's important. I really think it's important, and I think it's something that I should really do. Not just, and I think, like I said, the biggest reason why is because, like, yo, I'm working with Virtual Basement on the wrestling book. And don't get me wrong, I like the in-game characters, but a lot of the artists, like, and this goes for any genre of the field, right? Like, people who make gear for wrestlers aren't necessarily wrestling fans. They're just, artists who, you know what I'm saying? Like, they put in work. You know what I'm saying? And people pay them to make gear for them. So it's like that's kind of where I'm at. You feel me? Hold on. I got a call coming in. I'll call you right back. Let my boy know I'll call him right back. Because I'm doing this video, and this video is long as hell. What I'm going to do is, because this video is long, it's like an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm going to record like an hour and just save it and then do the other 40 minutes another day. Or I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do the whole thing tonight. Who knows? But yeah, I want to get into ZBrush. I want to get my design work on. I definitely want to do that because I feel like that's important for me, man. And honestly, that's another way to make great money. Oh my goodness. Start selling like character designs and stuff. But I do got to bump up my my computer specs. There's only one thing I need to do, and that's a graphics card. That's it. I got an i9 processor, super strong. I got a high-end PC. The only thing I got to update is my graphics card. I got a $3,000 graphics card that's still in the box that I got to install, and I will. Or I might just bring it to Geek Squad and have them do it, or call someone over to do it. To be completely honest, I'll just call somebody over to do it. Honestly, and that's another thing. Like it's funny. I remember when I was building this PC, and I put everything together. And I wasn't sure at first if I did everything right. So I was like, all right, let me call some people over. Well, let me look at some businesses and see, who can do what. And I called the guy over to like look over my work, make sure everything was right, because I never built a PC before. After doing it, it's not as difficult as people might think it is. But I still wanted to be on the safe side. So that's what I did. He looked it over, gave me the thumbs up. Gave me the operating system, the OS. You know what I'm saying? Like, made sure that was working right, everything like that. And I was good money, and I was happy. Like, it took me 4 hours to put the PC together. If I was doing it now, it'd probably take me like an hour and a half, maybe something like that. Because I was taking my time, dog. I was doing step by step by step. Feel me? But I'm so happy with this PC. This PC is a great PC. It's big. I ain't gonna lie. Pause. But yeah, this my baby. I ain't gonna hold you. This my baby. But yeah, I'm gonna try to really get into ZBrush in 2025. I actually have a tutorial from YouTube actually saved as a playlist, but I'd rather go to school for it. And I know that's gonna cost. I know that's gonna cost. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. That's just another bill. Another bill. Yay, bills. We love them. We love bills over here. Bills are so fun. They're the greatest thing of all time. But yeah. But yeah, oh, once again, we're playing this game. Black Tiger versus Hayabusa. And Hayabusa is one of my favorite, top 5, point blank period. Top 5 has to be him. Okay, my top 5. Oh boy. Hayabusa, Kejimuro, Shane Douglas, Triple H, Undertaker. Now, that's my top 5 wrestlers, male wrestlers. Top 5 female wrestlers, I would have to say, in no particular order, Thunder Rosa, Amazing Kong, or Awesome Kong, sorry. Amazing Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong. So Thunder Rosa, Awesome Kong. Who else put that work in? Damn. Thunder Rosa, Awesome Kong. Who else? I'm trying to think, because the problem is like, I'm going over matches in my head. Damn, son. I want to say a female WWE wrestler. I want to, but I'm like second guessing myself right now. I'm really second guessing myself, and I shouldn't be doing that. Damn. Oh man, this sucks. This sucks. Oh my goodness. A female wrestler in WWE that I liked her match. I want to say, real talk, I'll say Becky Lynch. Because she got busted open. She's like the only one who really, like, you know what I'm saying, got color. Like that. I mean, like, got color. So I'll put Becky Lynch up there. I'll put her on my top 5. She wavy. You know what? Britt Baker. Because she get bloody out in these streets. She get wavy. And that's why Thunder Rosa is there. Because she gets wavy too. And let's do a Japanese wrestler. Let's do... Damn, I'm not going to say Aja Kong, because that's kind of like almost like Awesome Kong. They're like one and the same. That's not true. They're not really like one and the same. They're not really one and the same. But to me it's kind of close. Kinda. I don't know. Kinda. But it's whatever. It is what it is. I ain't gonna trip on it too much. So whatever. I can't give you a top 5 just yet. I think I'm gonna have to make a list. I'm gonna have to write them down. I'm gonna have to look at each like women's roster or women's wrestlers throughout the years who are like big names and see. But I know it's definitely Awesome Kong. It's definitely Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker. Damn, who else did I say? Oh, Becky Lynch. It's definitely those 4. So I had to see who the 5th one is. Oh man, it has to be someone who's like a heavy. Honest, okay, all right. I'm gonna throw it out there. I got somebody. Now she hasn't been in wrestling like a super long time, but she has a character that's so different, and I'll poly with it. Abaddon. I'll put it out there, because that's a character you wouldn't see on TV like that. Like, they do stuff with Nikki Cross and stuff like that, like goofy character, superhero. Now she's like a doll witch kind of gimmick, but like Abaddon is like zombie. She doesn't look the part of a Barbie, which is fine. And it's like she lives that character. She's like the female version of like Mankind, Undertaker, and ICP put together. I don't know. Doink. Put together. With a little bit of Papa Shango. There we go. I like that. We can run with that. But yeah, I want to get back. And talking about this game here, Toukon Retsuden 4. Um, there are plenty of videos on YouTube with the Toukon Retsuden 4 series. A lot of them are older videos. You don't really have commentary. You don't really have people talking about the game too much. I mean, you have some YouTube channels that do it. Damn, I know a couple too, and I want to say their names. I want to put them out there. And honestly, I'm going to have to do it. So I'm going to go on YouTube. And find them because they deserve their flowers. If I know how to spell Toukon Retsuden 4. Let's see. So I got me on there. That's great. Wonderful. Puro Party? What's their names? Damn it. I forgot their names, yo. Hold on. I know it's JM Factor and Puro Party. So yeah, JM Factor, Puro Party. They're like the only other ones who really put in work to showcase this game. And I also want to say the Video Game Museum, they do too. So yeah, like I think it's just like us who really do it. Like, and that's like Sean O'Connor, like he did some, but they were like mad years ago. I'm talking about like consistency, like you feel me, like on a regular basis, like put stuff up like that. So that's a big thing for me. Like, is making sure like these older games get their just due, get their promotion, get their showcasing. Now, I'm the only one who did call mode. I'm the only one who did an in-depth 2-hour video of call mode. So, yeah, shout outs to me. I also want to do that. Here's the problem though, right? I tried, dog. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Do I have a video of it? Hold on. I'm gonna check and see if I have a video of it because I don't remember. I know I went through it, but I don't remember if I recorded it. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not so sure that I did record it because it was just like going into it was just so. Oh my god! Like it was overwhelming. Giant Graham 2000, All Japan Pro Wrestling 3. Yo, their call mode is so overwhelming. Like, I've never been in a call mode where I've been overwhelmed. And what I mean by that is, I played many Japanese wrestling games, and I've been through many call modes. Even All-Star Pro Wrestling 3 call mode has nothing. Nothing on Giant Graham's call mode as far as complexity, though. It's just so much going on. It doesn't even seem straightforward. Like, I would need the screen translated. And even then, it would just be like, I don't even know how to approach this. Because their call mode is different based on, it's different, but it's kind of like certain aspects of different wrestling games. So it's like based on your size is what like the moves you can do, which is weird. But this is how older wrestling games, when they wanted to be quote unquote simulation style, it was like, oh, if they're a brawler, they don't do hurricanranas or they don't do power moves. Like, how? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You can't trap a wrestler into certain moves. Like, that's what they did in the SVR games. Like, I want to say where you pick like 2 different fighting styles and like that's how they wrestled with those moves. I get it for certain, like, you could create a wrestler who could just do that. You don't need to be stuck in 2 different settings for moves in order to do that. Like, to me, that just doesn't make sense. I was not a fan of that, to be completely honest. Also, guys, like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. Let me know if you made it to this time. If you did, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the comment section if you made it to this far. If you're still paying attention, hell, if you're just listening and doing whatever you're doing, I appreciate you. You don't even have to look at what's playing on the TV. I mean, granted, you could because you know it's wrestling, and if you're subscribed to my channel, I would assume you have some sort of enjoyment from watching wrestling. Oh, also tonight, December 13th, Pentagon, I heard, was supposed to be showing up on SmackDown. So I guess I have to watch SmackDown tonight. That's fine. I don't even mind. I do not mind. I do not mind. So yeah, that should be interesting. I wanna see what happens with that. That should be fun. Um I don't get to watch wrestling as much as I used to, mainly because a lot of times I just don't want to. Like, yo, you gotta think, like, I've been watching wrestling since the Attitude Era. Even before that. So it's like I've been watching wrestling for a long time, y'all. So for me, it's kind of like, all right, I've seen it all, like, for the most part. Until you watch an AEW no disqualification match, then it's like, bruh, they be teeing off on there. They be doing a little bit too much. I'll just be like, all right, bro, like all the blood it looks like a crime scene. Jeez. But yeah. Oh, another thing with this game. So I'll speak about it because Jinsei Shinzaki's in this match. Entrance gear. I don't think that was something they thought about in this, but then the in-game wrestlers have entrance gear. So, like, for me, that's kind of weird how they don't have it, but it's whatever. It is what it is. I'm not tripping off that. But yeah, I want to do a tournament. I don't know who I'm gonna use. Maybe I'll do like an 8-man tournament because this original recording was a 16-man tournament. This original recording was supposed to be 16-man tournament. But then I had a match with Keiji Muto and the Great Sasuke that went 40 minutes. I said, bro, I'm cool. I ain't about to sit there and have this on YouTube. Bro, you tweaking. You tweaking. Like, both of them tweaking. You know how Keiji Muto like to roll out the ring, walk around. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, no. We're not even doing that, bro. I was like, I'm cutting this right here. I'm cutting this right. Like, this whole video is an hour and 40 minutes. It was well over 2 hours because of that one bum ass match that I was just like, I'm not putting on there. Damn. I wasn't putting it on there. I'm cool. But I'm happy with these calls. Like, they fight differently than the in-game wrestlers. They're way more aggressive, and that's a good thing. Like, they're definitely more aggressive. And that definitely helps the match. Damn, big side kick right there. But yeah, I want to get back into this game. I definitely want to get back into ECW. Listen, all right. This has been my dream since a child. Okay? This has been my dream. Now, I've done a lot in my life. I traveled all across the United States. I met a lot of wrestlers that I've seen on TV. I got to chill with them. I got to chill with wrestlers that I grew up watching at their house. Some just kid from the inner cities of Hartford. Got to chill with wrestlers I've seen on TV, dog, that I grew up watching. That to me is wild. Like, I have lived, like, I turned 38 this year. I have lived a crazy life. I've done a lot, seen a lot. And the one thing, the one thing that has bothered me in regards to, like, my gaming life, I guess, whatever, however you want to call it, I never beat ECW Anarchy Rules. It bothers me to this day. It bothers me. And the reason why is I've had this game. I've had this game for years. But the thing that bothered me so much about, like, okay, for example, right? We all know the acclaimed ECW games were just ports of WWF Attitude with the ECW skin. Okay, we understand that? Cool, fine. I don't care about that, right? My biggest thing is how they deviated from how you unlock people from Attitude. So their thing was, all right, win the title with this person, and then boom, you got this person. Then you got to do this, and you can unlock this person. You got to do that. In Attitude, you can do one playthrough, on hard difficulty. And I lie to you not. I lied. Oh, sorry, I banged my hand. I lied to you not, and this is not even a stunt. I got to play through a WWF Attitude that is on hard difficulty on my channel. I'm not playing. It's on hard difficulty, and I smoked that game's boots. Up until that point, I have not played that game for 15 years. The last, it was 99. So I think I was like a preteen when that game came out. Yeah, I was definitely a preteen when that game came out. And it got to the point I was so good at that game, I could play that game on hard as a child. And my muscle memory, because I played that game so much to get to the point where I could make the game look easy on hard difficulty. Now, I know a lot of people are sitting there saying, man, so what? It's some bum ass game from the 90s that wasn't even that good. Bruh, listen, first, let me explain something to you. To y'all, it was a bum ass game. But to us, around my age, that's all we had for a quick second. Then the SmackDown games came out. But for a moment of time, after Warzone, and if you didn't have an N64, because I didn't have an N64 as a kid, I borrowed the N64. It's funny, I borrowed the N64 from my upstairs neighbor who was like, how old was I? Because I was a kid. And he was younger than me. He was probably like 7. He was probably like 7, dog. And I remember he had No Mercy and he let me borrow it. And he had the copy that would reset. I remember that. So I would unlock all these people for him, and then it would reset, and I'll be like, oh my god, I gotta do it again. And I would do it again, unlock everybody for him. I don't know, I just enjoyed playing that game, but I didn't have an N64 as a kid. So I had a PlayStation. And it was just so fun going through